We are back for another Out of the Park playthrough. We just got through the draft, and now we're ready for the rest of July. We'll sim until, I would say, about the 29th or 30th. We'll sim through the 29th. We'll take one pit stop to look at the All-Star teams and see how many players we got on there. And then we'll stop at the 29th, or through the 29th, so that gives me the 30th and 31st to make any trades should we need to, depending on what Josiah Gray's injury turns out to be, depending on what happens with maybe our bullpen. We're going to kind of take a wait-and-see approach there. So we have Game 2 in our 4-game series against the Phillies coming up, so we're going to finish today. And now I got 3 to go against the Phillies. So let's see. How are the Phillies doing this year, by the way? Okay, they're the second worst team in the NL. So hopefully we can get a series win. Split at a bare minimum, but would love to get a win. Okay, Josiah Gray only out for 4 days. Don't scare me like that, man. You cannot have diagnosis pending. Forearm stiffness. Oh, no. And then, only 4 days. Don't scare me like that. All right, let's clinch the split. 7-6 win in 11 innings. Man, this team loves freaking going to extras. Austin Hayes delivered a walk-off single in the bottom of the 11th inning. Brujan had 3 RBI. Hayes had 2 RBI. That guy's just been so clutch off the bench. He can just fill in anywhere. Gore goes 3 2/3, just removed for ineffectiveness. He's had an up and down, up and down season. As I look, he has 112 Ks and 26 strikeouts, or 120 and 26 walks and 112 strikeouts. But man, we used everyone in our bullpen, it looks like. So we clinched a series split. Let's see if we can get the win. And we do. 4-0 victory against the Phils. We scored all 3 in the 7th and 8th inning. Gorman, Kelenic, Mountcastle, Ruiz all had an RBI. Kelenic was the only player in our lineup with 2 hits. And Woods Richardson saves the bullpen by going 8 innings. That's what you need. After your bullpen just gets exhausted, to have a starter come up and say, hey, I got this. I'm going to go 8 innings. I'm going to save the bullpen. I'm going to dig deep. That's what we need. That's why I love our starting rotation. It's just got 5 dogs in it. 5 complete dogs. So, okay, one more day. We got Tariq Skubal going today. Skubal's a little banged up. I feel like I might want... Why is Pat... See, this is what drives me nuts. Why is Paddock not in the majors? Oh, and we have not seen... Okay, our third base, Nolan Jones, is up. AAA, he's hit pretty well at this year. I'm going to send him back down to AAA, though. So this is gonna be fine because I can send him back down to AAA. I can make sure he gets at bats. I'm gonna lock him here, lock him at AAA. Make sure he gets at bats. If he still keeps raking, we might swap him. We might swap Jones for Gorman, the Nolans, and this will allow us to bring up, if he's not hurt, Chris Paddock, who's tired, which is a bummer, but we can bring him up to the active roster. Now with our lineup, we can just make sure everyone's fresh there. And then our pitching, make sure everyone's good there. I don't really want to throw out Skubal if he's tired. We're going to put Vezia here just so he gets the start today. so Scuba doesn't have to go when he's tired. So let me just make sure I'm going to play this game. I'm not going to actually play it, but I'm going to go in to make sure he's starting. Okay, he is. So I feel good about that now. We'll cancel this, and then we will sim here. Might take an L, but I would rather take an L now as opposed to lose a starter because we pitched him when he was tired. Okay, 4-2 win. We'll take that. Jimenez had 3 hits. Mountcastle had 3 hits. And I feel like I move through stuff quickly like that, and I don't articulate why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if you guys need me to slow down or want me to slow down with some of this stuff, please let me know, and I will. I'm not saying I'm going fast. I'm making all these right decisions, blah, blah, blah. I could be fucking up, to be honest. So just let me know if you ever want me to slow down and maybe think through some of that stuff more. Anyways, Jimenez, Mountcastle both have 3 hits. Pache with 2 hits. Our offense is starting to come around. Pache has 61 RBI, and we haven't even hit the All-Star game yet. Kalenic has 22 or 21 home runs, hitting 327. Vezia, 6 innings, didn't get the win, but 72 game score. We will take that. I mean, what a clutch spot start by Vezia. 6 innings pitched, 6K. He's got to be player of the game, right? Yes, thank you. I mean, not knowing you're pitching until the day of the game, coming in there, throwing 6 innings, not knowing you're starting until then. Can't say enough about that effort right there. That really helped us out, I feel like. So we will update the staff again. We're not putting Brudzar Graterol there. I don't know why it always does that. We're going to have Scooble back in. So then we should have, Gray's back, and we should be back to our normal rotation now. So we have another game against the Giants here, who we have done pretty well against this year. Let's see. Can we clinch this series win? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Creating a baseball card for who? For what? I have no idea. So let me take a sip of water. I don't know why I have this inflection all the time. I'm interested to see how many of our players made the All-Star game. While it's great that 5-1 win. While it's great they make it, I never want anyone to get hurt playing. Brujan 1 for 4. Hayes 2 for 4 with 2 RBI and 2 runs. The guy's just so clutch. I love Austin Hayes. Pache 3 for 3 with 2 RBI. Mountcastle goes 2 for 3. And then Gray, 6 2/3, 5 Ks, only 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 run, 70 game score. Great start. We're pitching well. We're getting great help from the offense. And let's see if we can win against the Giants to sweep the series and go into the All-Star break winning 5 in a row and 7 of our last 8. Let's see. Let's see. Survey says no, we cannot. All right, Mountcastle's hurt. It's going to take 1 to 2 weeks. We don't have a ton of depth at first base, so that is no bueno. I actually don't know who's going to play first base for us. Devin Mann. Well, he's got pretty good defensive ability. So, hey, if you got to fill in, I'd rather just have a stud on defense. Lost that game 6-3. Okay, not the end of the world though. Okay, let's see the All-Star. Can we play this game? I don't know why we can't play that. Let's see, look at the NL team. We have so none of our players are starting except for Josiah Gray. Looks like he's going to get the nod. Let's see on the bench. Do we have anyone on the bench here? Let's do lineups. That'll be easier. Ruiz made the team. Pache made the team. Kalenic made the team. Okay, so our three position players made it. Pitching, we have Josiah Gray, Tanner Houck. So 2 of our pitchers and 3 of our position players. So we got a lot of respect there. I like that. Got a lot of respect from the All-Star voters. So we'll simulate the game. So this will give Mountcastle time to heal, without having us to actually play without him. So. All right, so we'll keep trudging through till we get through the 29th. So 3 games against the Phillies, who we just took 3 of 4 from. 3-1 victory. Okay, let's see how that shake out. Just added insurance run in the 8th, but had 2 runs in the 5th. So let's see. Looks like in every other kind of game. Jimenez, Arozarena, Pache, and then Man. Hey, Man. 2 hits and 4 at-bats with 2 RBI and a run. Is that his first major league? That's his first major league game. The guy goes 2 for 4, knocks in 2 runs, and has a home run. It's a pretty freaking good game. Mackenzie Gore dominated, 7 1/3, 9 strikeouts. You love to see that. 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 earned run. And really outdueled James Paxton, who is 3 for 9 in the season, but pitched 7 innings, 8 Ks, only gave up 2 earned runs. Pitched well, but our guy pitched better. So great start there for Gore. Let's see if we can take 2 of 2 from the Phillies here. 7-4 win. Okay, Pache's going to be hurt for a week, or he's going to be banged up. Luckily, our outfield is the deepest part of our team. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just throw him on the 10-day injured list because I want to be safe. Err on the side of caution right now. So that means Hayes moves over to center field. Not his best position, but, he's good nonetheless. So 7-4 victory. We'll head back there and see what happened. Phillies got on us early, 4-0. We battled back. We scored 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 1 the 6th, 1 the 7th, then 1 in the top of the 9th, just to add a little spice to it, the final spice to it. Austin Hayes continues to crush, 3 for 4, 3 runs, 2 RBI. Now hitting .317 on the season with 15 home runs, 42 RBI. Kalenic, 3 for 5. Kalenic putting on a clinic, baby. 2 RBI. And then a lot of hits at the bottom of our lineup. And then Devin Mann, in his second major league game, comes in, pinch hits, and adds an RBI in. Josiah Gray, 4 innings, 5 Ks, not a great start for him, but luckily Aaron Nola pitched even worse. So McClanahan came in, and his inning was able to get the win. Graterol with the save as well. Man, Dykeman and Canley, just look at these hold numbers already. You love to see it. You love to see it. So now we are in a position to sweep the Phillies. And we do. 4-1. It's tough to sweep teams, so you got to love it when you do. They again got on us early, put a run in the bottom of the first, but we battled and tied it up in the second, took the lead in the third, and then added another 9th inning run just for a little, like I said, extra spice. Brujan goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Hayes 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 RBI. Let's see, Mann had another hit. So 3-game hit streak to start your career. That's awesome. And then Skubal goes 1 for 3. The guy can hit as a pitcher, hitting .258. So we'll scroll down. Skubal goes 6 innings pitched, 7 Ks, 3 hits, 4 walks, only 1 run. Eflin didn't pitch terribly, only 2 Ks, but gave up 2 homers, and that was kind of that was the downfall of him there. Brujan, I was going to say with a rare home run, but he has 7 on the season. This power, where's this power coming from here? Hey, we won't complain. We won't complain one bit. And then Austin Hayes had 2 home runs. The guy's crushing it right now. So we have 3 against the Nationals, and if we look at the Nationals here, they are in the middle. I was going to say in the middle of the wild card race, but I don't know if you can really consider that the wild card. 8.5 back. Do you consider that the middle of the race? I don't know. But 3 against the Nationals. They're not one of the worst teams. Let's just say that. So let's see if we can get a series win against them. 6-2 victory. That's awesome. Kelenic goes 3 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. Brujan goes 2 for 5 again. Kelenic added his 22nd home run. Houck, and look at that. Even our pitchers can hit, man. Houck hitting 242 on the season with 4 RBI. Had 2 RBIs this game. He had a second double of the year, and Houck goes 7 1/3, 5 Ks, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. Great start by Houck. So let's see. Can we take game 2 against the Nationals? And we do. 3-1 win. Okay, before we look at this win, let's go back. Did Mann get any at-bats? 1 for 5. I think that's a 4-game hit streak now for him. So let's see if he kept it going in the win here. He did. That's a 5-game hit streak to start his career. It's incredible. Gorman goes 3 for 4. Rosarina goes 1 for 3. Jimenez adds an RBI. Mann, his hit was a double. Woods Richardson goes 7 innings, 6 Ks, 6 hits. Very good start for Woods Richardson. Man, what a pickup he has been. Love that guy. So let's back out of here. And let's go. Let's sim game 3 of the National Series. And we got the sweep. Oh, no! No! Oh, Gore, torn labrum, out 8 months. Oh, shit. Okay. That sucks. That sucks big time. We're not going to have Graterol in here. We're going to have Paddock. I don't know why they do that. It blows my mind. All right, so we're going to have Paddock come in. I mean, how do you replace Mackenzie Gore? Torn labrum. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. Yeah, complete bummer. So we're probably going to have to be active at the trade deadline. But let's go see 5-0 win. Let's go at least look at the positives. Only gave up 2 hits the entire game. That's awesome. So let's see. 2 for 4. Austin Hayes, 2 for 4. Keibert Ruiz. Man, again, 3 for 4 with 3 RBI. What is that, a 6-game hit streak to start his career? He hit his home run, 2-run home run in the 8th inning. Yeah, Gore goes 4 2/3. I just can't. I'm stunned. I'm speechless. I've just stopped talking because I've been speechless about this. I'm concerned. I am truly concerned. So hopefully Paddock can come through. Hopefully he can. Hopefully he can pick it up for us. Man. man, I like that. When we play and he's raking again. Let's look at that. Okay, but anyways, Miami Marlins series is about to start. Let's see. Can we take game 1? We are on we have not lost since the All-Star break. We're on a 6-game win streak. Let's see if we can make it 7. And we do. Mountcastle's complete his DL time. That's great. Is he back? He is. I kind of want to keep man up, to be honest. I mean, that guy he was crushing it. He was absolutely crushing it. So we got to remember he still has his hit streak going. So when he does come back up again. But 1-0 victory. Has to be a good effort. Oh, man. Scored one at the top of the 9th. What happened there? What? Josiah Gray doubled in the 9th inning. 2 on, 2 out. Talk about helping yourself. Man, not only did he pitch 8 innings, 8 Ks, 5 hits, and an 80 game score, he also doubled in the winning run in the top of the 9th. What a freaking game by that guy. Josiah Gray is a freaking gamer, folks. A freaking gamer. So let's see if through the 29th, can we win 8 in a row? And we do. 8 consecutive K streak there by Dykeman. Received a personal message. Colome is not healing as fast as he should. That is a bummer. Received a trade proposal from the Angels. And I don't think this is we're not gonna take this, yeah. Yeah, no thanks there. So 5-3 victory against the Miami Marlins. Let's see what happened here. We got on them early, 3 in the first, 2 in the third. Arozarena, 3 hits. Gorman, 3 hits with 3 RBI. Hey, he's like, hey, don't bring up Jones. Don't bring up Jones. I'll hit. Don't bring him up. I promise I'll hit. But they were the powerhouse to our offense. We had 8 hits. They combined for 6 of them. And Paddock goes 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 Ks, 46 game score by Paddock. But to be honest, if we can get that from him, giving up 2 earned runs, a start, our offense can take care of him. Player of the game was Nolan Gorman. So one last thing before we end this episode that I want to check out is how Jones is doing in AAA. And he is just continuing to rake. 381 at AAA, 208 OPS plus. Yeah, Gorman's like, please don't bring him up. I will promise I will hit. I promise I will hit. But I feel like it might be time to swap him. I mean, you can't keep a guy hitting that well who has major league experience down. I mean, granted, he was god awful in 2021. But he wasn't that bad earlier this year, and he's crushing at AAA right now. So that does kind of open up some areas for Cody Hosey there. I think I'm going to send him to AA, though. to get some more at-bats because he's not getting them at AAA. So we're going to send him down to AA where he's probably going to rake. But we have a logjam there, so we're going to have to... He might be on the block here in the next few days, to be quite honest. How's Austin Martin doing at AA this year? Crushing life. So, okay, so let's see. Can we bring him up to... Yeah, I think it's time to maybe bring him up to AAA and see if he can continue raking there. And if he does, maybe it's time to bring him up in the majors. And then I don't know what we're going to do with Jimenez, but I guess we'll kind of deal with that when we get to that point. But, oh man, that's wild. 8-game win streak, right? Yeah, 8-game win streak going into the trade deadline. We are 72-29. Haven't even really paid attention to that. 72-29. We're 8 up on the Padres, and the Padres are 9.5 up on the Braves for the first wild card spot, and the Braves are 4 up on the Reds for the second wild card spot. So we're 8 up in the NL West, and you add 4 up for the second wild card spot between the Braves and the Reds. That's 12. Then you add another 9. So we're 21.5 games up on a wild card spot. So barring some ungodly just cluster F, we'll have some October baseball this year, baby. October freaking baseball. I mean, I'm okay with our team as is. Shortstop is maybe our weakest link, but if Austin Martin keeps raking, he's going to come up. Gorman might be another weak link, but if Jones might be coming up here soon, we're going to get Pache back. Hayes is raking. I mean, maybe we look for a first baseman, but Mann was just killing it when he came up. What's he been doing in AAA? Yeah, he's hitting well in AAA. Hit better in the majors than he has in AAA, so that might be a little concerning there. But I wonder if who's getting the at bats here. I'm guessing it's probably Ginesta who's getting the at bats. How does he hit in AA? Yeah, I mean we have a kind of a logjam there. I might be infatuated with Devin May just because of his pro debut. But we have a stacked farm system is what I'm kind of figuring out. We're struggling to get at bats for some of our best players on the farm. But yeah, just a wild start right here. So when we start the next video, we're going to come back. We will look at some more statistics. We'll take a deeper dive into the WARs, into the averages, into the league-wide stats, the standings, things like that. But I've kept you all, around long enough now. But I mean, if there's one bad thing to take away from this episode, and I don't want to leave you with a bad thing, but Mackenzie Gore, how do we deal with that? We have 4 capable starters outside of him in our rotation: Houck, Woods Richardson, Skubal, Gray. But can we bolster that? Chris Paddock's been good so far, but can we bolster that and maybe get one more, maybe not stud rotation piece, but a quality one just in case Paddock... Because I really like the idea of keeping Paddock and McClanahan as our long relievers. I really like that because we're kind of protected. If anyone's a bad start, boom, we have Paddock. Boom, we have McClanahan as our long relievers. And we're not going to have to destroy our bullpen because someone had a bad start. So I kind of like that. I know we're going to get Pepiot back, which is maybe the way we go. Maybe we just consider him our acquisition. But he's never pitched above AA, so I think it's kind of hard to rely on him. So we'll probably look for one, either to kind of take Paddock's spot as a long reliever, or to take Paddock's spot in the rotation. We'll look for an arm there, and then like I said, we're not going to mess up our bullpen, who has the best ERA in ERAs. I understand ERAs and end all be all, but we don't want to mess up our bullpen too much unless we absolutely have to. But if there's a stud closer out there that we can grab in the next 2 days, let's just do it. I mean, you can never have enough flamethrowers coming out in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. So love how this season's turned out. I have a goal in mind based on what our current record is. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it, and it's attainable, I think, right now. You all can probably guess it. But we're just going to keep rocking, and maybe we look at first base too. Maybe we look at first base. But our lineup is good, man. Our pitching is good. Our bullpen is good. I'm excited to see how this turns out. So thanks for coming back. We'll maybe do a trade deadline special. Not special, just a video. And then after that, we'll sim August, September, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.